So stage 3 of the tour is like mini Paris-Roubaix. So we do the mini Liège and now mini Paris-Roubaix. I know there's 7 sectors in the last 40K. The last time we did cobbles on the tour there was only 2 sectors, and it was in the final. And I got to tell you, I remember coming into the first section, I flatted like 20K before, and I think I lost a couple of years off my life. It was so stressful.
This was going to be hell for everybody. It's going to be crazy. We did it in 2004. We only did 3 parts of cobblestones, 3 or 4, and it was crashes everywhere.
I imagine it'd be quite fun for guys like me because, we get to, even though we're going to have a lot of pressure on ourselves to protect our leaders, I'm quite confident in Cadel's abilities to ride the cobblestones, probably more than anybody else as far as GC contenders go.
There's just going to be pure stress. The riders are going to be going crazy because they know exactly you're going to lose that much time. There's going to be crashes. There's going to be flat tires.
So yeah, it's going to be important to the Arenberg with the cobbles and that. I love cobbles. I'm never normally allowed to race because I'm my team's little baby, So I have to be looked after, so I can't race on the cobbles like I want to. But I love it. I love fighting, and I've got an incredible team there that can position themselves for the cobbles as well. So that'd be nice there.
I think it's going to be really crucial for GC. I think the guys like the pure climbers like Contador and Andy Schleck are going to really struggle in this stage, and it's going to really play into the hands of Brad Wiggins and even Lance, who have raced a lot in the Pavé and are big, strong guys.
A week after Liège, I went up there and I did the last 80 kilometers, and 17 kilometers before the finish, Sarthe-Rosières, I think is the name of the pavé. Yeah, it's 2.4 kilometers long, and it's not just a bad road. It's a pavé. It has 5 stars in the Roubaix race. So 17 km before the finish, if you're not in a good position there, you can lose a lot of time there. So
7 sectors in the 40K. People are going to lose the tour here, for sure.
It's not the problem with the cobblestones, it's before. Everybody's so nervous, and you have the teams that want to be in front with the big riders for the GC and the climbers, and I don't think this belongs in the tour, actually.
When people go to Paris-Roubaix, do you know what they're getting into? Do you know what they sign up for? Are they ready for it? They train for it? They're specialists in that? But in the Tour de France, especially like so early in the race, everybody's so fresh and got like so much stress on him from the director, from the sponsors, that everybody is just ready to die. And, that's going to be so chaotic. And I'm sure we're going to lose at least one of the favorites with like some broken bones, and we're going to lose another 2 favorites because they had a mechanical problem on the pavés, and because the peloton will be so stretched out, it takes like 2 minutes until you get a spare bike. And then they lost the Tour de France right there after 3 days or 4 days. I don't know exactly when the stage is. So I think that is just an unfair obstacle that doesn't make really a lot of sense to me.
First week of the Tour de France is crazy anyway, even if we were riding on highways. But if you throw in cobblestone sections so close to the finish as well, it's going to be, to put it lightly, an epic stage.
It's also a stage where we can go and just split the field up, especially if there's crosswinds or stuff like that.
If you miss a split, you can lose time, but if an untimely crash could really cost someone the Tour de France as early as stage 3, so that's going to be very crucial.
It's not important that you're able to go fast on cobbles. This doesn't belong in the Tour. It's a sensation on the wrong way. It's not nice to put riders in risks after the 3rd stage with situations that can only do you wrong. I mean, it's not that they were going to get dropped anyway. They get dropped probably because there's crashes and misery and flat tires, and you don't have to go look for it, But it's there now, so we have to pass it.
It's like this gladiator fighting back in the ancient Rome. Yeah, it was spectacular for the people watching it, but the poor fellows in there, for them it wasn't funny. And that's a good reason why we don't have it anymore in these days, And I see it like that on the same way. I don't like it at all.